What's up, guys? Good afternoon. Well, good afternoon for me. Day 13, almost 2 weeks down. Tomorrow, I do the same routine, same workout, and then the following day, on day 15, which is the start of week number 3, I'll do the weigh in to show obviously how much I've lost, if anything, right? I feel better. I'm getting a lot more energy. I'm doing a lot more stuff. So I almost feel like even my mood is starting to shift. I'm feeling a lot better. It's crazy how when you start, losing weight and, eating better foods, your body starts to react to it. Then the mental side kicks in. Then your mood, everything starts to get better. You start to feel better about everything you're doing. It's definitely a true statement, when people say, physical workout, physical exhaustion helps the mental side of you as an individual. Um, I've been knowing this for a while. I have my roller coasters, like I tell you guys. So for sure, I know for a fact that works that way. Like I said, when I roller coaster up and I start to get heavy and heavy, everything starts to kind of mess up. And I mean like everything. Even I start to slow down in my business. And again, sometimes I just do it just to do it. I enjoy going out, having a good time. Sometimes I do it just because, I just want to take a break from everything and just not care and go crazy, right? But sometimes I go a little too crazy. So the goal this time, because of my age and the things I have going on in my life, my goal is to try to stick to it, try to stay on the same path as far as like my martial arts, my fitness, my eating, all that good stuff. Obviously, I'm going to have my days, once I get down to a certain level, of course, I'm going to have my days that I eat whatever I feel like eating and whatever. But the whole point is I'm not going to do it as an excessive way of doing it, like going crazy, binge eating and going nuts for like weeks on out, right? One day's cool, have a good time, get it out of your system, and then get back to it. Even when I was competing 2 years ago, I felt really good. That's basically what I was doing. And I know if I would have stuck to exactly the way I was doing everything, I would still be in the same position right now. And I was still eating, going crazy sometimes, but it was every so often because everyone knows who's done it that once you start eating a certain way, you start feeling good. A lot of things you don't crave, you don't have that urge to go get this or that or whatever it is. But there's some days where you're just out and about and you just do it, right? But that's not going to hurt you. But doing it every day and the day after that, and then it starts to snowball, then that's when it really starts to affect you, your physical, your mindset, everything. So like today I worked out already. I did a good little high volume back routine. I did 5 rounds of shadow boxing. I did some high knees. I stretched for 30 minutes. That's the other thing is I'm starting to do a good stretching routine. I'm trying to keep it going every single day. Even the one day, I'm trying to do one day where I don't work out. I'm getting my supplements in right now. So I'll get my BCAAs, my glutamine, everything for recovery. So I'm hoping that helps me out. I lack a lot of good sleep. So I definitely got to supplement a lot of for my vitamins and things like that. So, but yeah, tomorrow, day 14, the end of week number 2. And then Tuesday starts week 3. We're barely starting though. I mean, we're barely in it 2 weeks. So I'm looking forward to when I say like I'm a month and a half into 2 months, 8 weeks at least. At least when I'm 8 weeks, it's going to be a very noticeable difference. The way I feel is going to be different. And then I'm going to start getting back to what I used to do. For a lot of people that don't know, I was doing I was involved in the music industry, helping to manage artists. We were throwing events, doing shows, music videos, studio sessions, all kinds of crazy stuff. But I'm anxious to get back to that. But, as much as I love doing that too, I got to put the priority first, and the priority is my health, my physical side. And I do want to compete. So that's more of a priority right now than anything else. So once I get that squared away and I even start competing, I could reach back into that and, show you guys that side of it too. So other than that, have a great day. Motor Squad up, and I'll see you guys soon.